All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Miners Memorial Building.
Off for Duluth East against number 21. It's going to be Landon Richter for Virginia, and it's pushed out of the zone. It's going to be icing on Duluth East. It was shipped around. I think it was meant to be a pass, but it was put too far. But no, this is a nice arena. I haven't been here in a long time. I played hockey here. It's not one of my favorite places to play hockey over time. But, I remember playing here. Everything was blue. A lot of blue in here.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that's a nice rink. They're going to tear it down next year after this season. Of course, that new rink's being built right next door here where the old football field was. So, it's going to be sad to see this place get torn down, but super excited to see the new rink come up as well.
Yeah, Duluth, he's got it back to the point. Number 3 throws it towards the net. It gets deflected and goes into the zone. Number 3 for Duluth East is going to probably be Grady Downs. Is fought for in the corner. Goes behind the Virginia net. Back there, get it. Number 36 for Duluth East picks it up. He drops it off to number 11. It's going to be Wyatt Peterson, a 9th grader for Duluth East. He's listed on the varsity and the JV. So he's been hustling. He's going to get off the ice right now, and it's going to be back in the corner for Virginia's going to bring it out of the zone. Oh, deflected back, put back in by Duluth East. Number 6 is going to be Will Olson, puts it back in. It's in the far corner. Duluth East fighting with 2 guys over there. They get it out to the center ice. Pass cross boards back to the defenseman. He puts it, rings it around to the corner of the net. Number 42 picks it up for Duluth East. He puts it back in. That's going to be Dan Fladmark. And it's put back over in the corner. Number 17 for Duluth, Wyatt Zock. It just rings it around. He's trying to get it around to his defenseman, but he got it caught. Virginia brings it out. It's intercepted by number 26, Ben Lamaster. And it's brought in by number 17, takes a shot. Nice shot by number 17, Wyatt Zock, right in the slot area. Saved by the goalie. And our starting goalies for tonight's game is going to be, for Duluth East, it's going to be number 1, George Rolfe. It's actually a senior goalie playing for Duluth East. And I'll get the number for the Blue Devils here in a second. Number 40 for the Blue Devils is going to be Wade Harsela, 10th grader goalie for Virginia Mountain Iron. And it's put in the corner. Picked up by Duluth East. They throw it out front. Oh, picks up by Duluth East. Gets it out to the slot. Get a shot on net. Nice deflection off the goalie. Back out to crown the boards. It's going to be picked up by Duluth East. They get it back. It's kind of intercepted. They're going to regroup. They get a long pass up boards. They're just going to kind of dump it. They're going to get a line change here. It's brought in by looks like number. You probably got to go with the varsity guy again, Gunnar Tarpin. It's thrown in the corner picked up by number 26 for Virginia. That's going to be Ethan Avakin.
It's Avakainen.
Avakainen. Thank you, Blake. That's why I asked you earlier. And it's back in the corner. Duluth East is fighting for it. He gets it out. Wraps it around front. It's put in the slot area. Picked up by a Virginia player. Kept back in by number 11. That's going to be Wyatt Peterson for Duluth. And it's fought in the boards. Number 3 for Duluth. He keeps it in. That's going to be Grady Downs. And it's picked up in the slot area. Nice shot by Peterson. Nice save by the goalie for Virginia. Shot right in his chest. It's going to be Wade Harsela. Good start to this game so far. I would say there's a lot of play right in front of the net. A lot of shots aren't getting off, but there's a lot of nice play in front of the net. And so.
Well, it's been a good start for Duluth East. They've been dominating.
They have, 100%.
They've been dominating the first 5 minutes here in this matchup. I just want to say here really quick, we apologize for the stream cutting out about, at the beginning of the game. It was buffering for a while, so we apologize for that. But hopefully it doesn't do that anymore. It looks like it's working right now. But once again, our apologies for that technical glitch.
The puck was kept in by number 42 of Duluth. Dane Fladmark, he keeps it in. He gets another shot. Dane throws it towards the net. Put in the corner, picked up by number 20, Bowden Donovan. He loses it to a Virginia player. Virginia player's picking it up on the half boards. He takes it out. He Gets the pass. Duluth intercepts it again. It's picked up by number 45, Logan Lean. He puts it down in the Virginia zone. Virginia picks it back up. Defensemen are kind of passing back and forth. Got a defender coming at him. They're trying to get it out. Picked up by Virginia. They're at the red line. They're going to break it across. Virginia guy, Logan Lean, he intercepts it for Duluth, gets it in the zone. Nice collision there by number 20 and number 18 for Duluth. They fight for it in the corner. It's back to the defenseman. Grady Downs dumps it in the zone. Grady Downs has the puck at the red line. He's just going to dump it. It's going to come around the board. It's going to be picked up by number 18. Gunnar Tarpon for Duluth East, and he's just going to throw it on net. And it's going to be saved by the goalie for Wade Harsela. I don't know. I'll probably mangle some of these names, Blake, but you start to remember them and get them down. The Duluth East names are okay. I used to go down. When I did radio, I always went down and got a pronunciation from the coaches and stuff, and how they spelled them out was kind of strange, but it worked. So it's back to Duluth. Brady Downs picks it up, passes it over to defenseman number 44, and he shoots and he off the goalie's shoulder into the net. I'm going to say the number 44 is going to be Colin Stocky, 10th grader defenseman for Duluth. I think that's going to be an assist going to number 3. It's going to be Grady Downs. He fed it back to number 44, Colin Stocky, and he shoots and takes a nice slap shot from the point, hit the goalie's shoulder and into the net. Off the faceoff, it's brought back into the Duluth East zone. It's dumped in. Virginia's digging after it. Duluth East has it on the board, pulls it up by the bench, pulls it out. Try to get the...
So scoring the goal was Griff Kinney, I believe.
He got the tip on it?
I believe it was Griff Kinney. That's the name I heard.
Number 44 took the shot. He must have deflected it in the front. That's how it ended up high, I bet.
Yeah, I believe I heard the name Griff Kinney. I'm not totally sure. I did not hear the other assist on that goal. But with 8:12 remaining in period 1, it is 1-0 Duluth East. They've dominated this whole first half of the first period, and it was going to come. They were storming Virginia's goalie with shots, and like I said, 1-0 here in this first period.
I know one of the assists to go to Grady Downs. He's the one that threw it over to the defenseman who shot the puck. So Duluth has it behind the net. They're ringing it around, getting it out of the zone. Duluth picks it up, number 17. Wyatt Zolk picks it up. He brings it across the red line. It's intercepted, picked up by a Virginia player. It's going to be back to a Duluth East player. He's going to dump it out of the zone off the glass. It's going to be fought for. He's going to pick it up again. It's Ben Lemaster. He dumps it in the zone. He gets back to his position. Picked up by Virginia. He's just going to dump it out to the red line. Picked up by Duluth. They dump it back in the zone. It's going to be picked up. 37 for Duluth. Goes digging in really hard for it. Nathan Ting. Duluth has it at the top of the face-off circle. He's looking. Oh, he turns back around to get it back in the zone. It's going to go back to the defenseman. He just keeps it in, dumps it in. That's going to be picked up by number 37, Nathan Ting for Duluth East. He just circles around with it. He's got fighting for it in the corner. He's back out to the half boards, and then Virginia gets it out, makes a pass. Duluth East just intercepts it and picks it back up, dumps it back in at the red line by number 45, Logan Lean. He throws it back in the zone. Back in the corner, far corner, Duluth East comes out of it. They get a shot on net. Nice save by the goalie for Virginia. Getting that shot was number 28. That'd be Caleb Keenan. And it's back to, and they tried to ice it. Virginia tried to ice it, but it's intercepted at the blue line. Shot back in. They're fighting for it. Delayed offside. Now it's clear. They're going to pull it back in, dump it back to his defenseman. Duluth East just going to regroup again. It's picked up by number 11, Peterson. He brings it in. He shoots the puck from the face-off circuit. It was deflected into the corner. Now it's behind the net. Picked back up. Goes out to the blue line by Downs. He picks it up. Back over to number 36. He fights for it in the corner. He picks it up. He comes back around. That's going to be Makoto Sudu. And Duluth East just dumps it back in the corner, back around. Duluth East has Virginia running right now. It's just a matter of time before they get another opportunity to score a goal. But it's picked up by Duluth East in the corner. Makoto Sudu picks it up. He dumps it back over to Peterson. Peterson shoots and scores.
Well, hit the skate of the Virginia defenseman out front there. Goes straight to the net. And it gets by the goaltender of Virginia, number 40, Wade Harsela. That'll make it 2-0 with 5:41 remaining in period one. It's been all Duluth East here the first period of play. I don't even think Virginia has a shot on net yet.
They had the one that was deflected out of zone on that breakaway, and that's it.
Yep, that was like in the first 30 seconds of the game, it seemed like. But besides that opportunity for Virginia, it's been all Duluth East as Duluth East is offside there, and we have a stoppage of play.
It was just a matter of time. You called it a minute ago about how Duluth East was buzzing. It was just a matter of time. They let Peterson take that shot. He just had a clear shot to the net and was able to put it in. But it was nice work. All the work should go to is that Makudu Sudu. He'll get an assist, number 36. And getting the goal for Duluth will be Wyatt Peterson, a ninth grader forward for Duluth East. Real nice play.
Well, if you're watching right now, make sure to spread the word, to other Virginia parents and Virginia fans, and for Duluth East people. Tell friends, family that we're streaming the JV game here tonight, also the varsity game to follow. So, spread the word, and we thank everyone for tuning in here tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate Blake letting me do the play-by-play tonight. It's my first time I've done play-by-play in probably 15 years, and so it might be a little rusty, but we'll get it done. It's brought out by Virginia. They bring it out. Intercepted. Number 28 for Virginia, Justin Lind. He tried to go through two players, and he was taken down. Puck scored it back in the corner. Picked up by Duluth East in the corner here. Number 26, Ethan. Nope, my fault. Ben Lemaster picks it up for Duluth. He gets it out to number 22, Bowden Donovan. He picks it out. He just throws it down in the zone. Picked up at the back at the blue line by number 6 He forwards it up. They just tip it in. Number 28 tips it in. Justin Lind just tips it in. He's going to get off the ice. Duluth's regrouping behind their net. They're coming out. 28. Caleb Keenan, he just shot it wide of the net. Now it's picked up, kept in by Grady Downs. Grady Downs throws it back around behind the net. Virginia has it. They're looking to get a headman pass here. Headman pass is right to the red line, intercepted by Duluth, number 37. Nathan Tang intercepts it, throws it back in the corner. Tang goes digging for it hard. He's going to throw it in the corner. Number 28 is going to pick it up. Caleb Keenan, he picks it up behind the net. He's throwing it back out to the top of the face-off circle, and they're going to get a shot. Nice shot over the top of the net. Downs throws it towards the net. Another save by the goalie, Harsela. In the corner, it's dug out. Virginia's just trying to get it out of the zone. Virginia's got the puck at the blue line. He's going to come across the blue line. Number 22 is going to chase after it. Chase Peterson chases in there, and he has the puck. He's circling around for Virginia's number 21, Landon Richter. He loses it out. It's picked up by number 37, Sadu for Duluth East. He dumps it in the zone. Digging behind the net for Duluth East is number 36, that Makoto Sudu. He's digging for it behind the net. He's behind the net with it. Oh, he's going to chase after it. Sudu gets it. He circles around. He dumps it back behind the net. Peterson just goes through. Peterson skates for Duluth East. Back to the defenseman for Duluth. Lean, he just throws it back in the zone. Peterson picks it up, drops it off to Wyatt Zolk. Zolk has it, fighting in the corner. And Griffin Kinney, he just sings it around back to the defenseman, number 45. Lean, he gets a shot right on net, saved by Harsela. Puck is thrown back into the zone. Picked up by Griffin Kinney, throws it back behind the net again. Makuto Soto throws it back in the corner. It's picked up, digging for it in the corner. Virginia just throws it off the glass, gets it out of the zone. Picked up at his own blue line. It's going to be an icing call. Yeah, Blake, I'll tell you, it's all Duluth East on this one. Virginia, they're playing. They get chances. They just Duluth they're fast. They're on them. Everybody knew that Duluth was down a few years. They're going to come back in, and they're going to start getting. They're going to build. They got a good program. They're going to build their program. It's going to be strong. And this kind of shows right here. This Duluth East team. We watched them play in Rapids. They played well.
Well, it comes down to numbers. Look at the Virginia bench. They have
Yes.
4 players on the bench right now. Duluth East has a full JV bench. It all comes down to numbers.
That's all it is.
Virginia, they don't have as many numbers this year. You know, their varsity team's done very well, I think. But you know, they just looking at the roster here, you know, that you get from the rink, the program, it's they don't have many numbers on the varsity team either. So, you know, they have a good little team, but numbers will run down. If you have a lot of numbers like Duluth East, you will be able to run down a team like Virginia who doesn't have as many players on their team.
You know, and that's the one thing I could talk about here real quick is Duluth East brings it back in. It's brought back to the defenseman. Nice save by Harsela. The shot for Duluth East was Saki took the shot from the D. You look at, you know, what Rockridge is going to happen. Virginia, Mountain Iron is going to combine with Evelyn. Evelyn's got 13, 12 seniors this year. Virginia has 7 in their program. A lot of young kids coming through here. Their numbers are dwindling quicker and quicker and quicker, and that's sad to see because this is such a rich hockey community up here. There's a shot in the goal by number 28 for Duluth East. Caleb Keenan picked the puck up right 5 feet in front of the slot, was able to take a nice clean shot into the open net. I'll see if I can get you some assist on that one.
Right, that was right off the face-off. Another goal for Duluth East.
Makes it 3-0 now.
A nice shot there by number 28, Caleb Keenan, right in front of the net there. He buries it. Like I said, makes it 3-0. We have just under a minute remaining in period 1 here in this JV matchup.
And it's fought for Duluth East. Sudu's going to pick it up. He's going to bring it in. He's looking to pass it. He gets intercepted. Nice play by number 14 for Virginia. That's going to be breaking that up was Raleigh Sepala. Duluth East brings it in. They throw the puck in behind the net. Duluth picks it up. They just bring it around to their defenseman. Virginia intercepts it, gets it back in. Picked up by number 28, Justin Lynn, behind the net. He just throws it back to his defenseman. Was kind of intercepted by Sudu. Picked up by Duluth East in the corner. Get it over to. They tried to get it out. Virginia guy tried to pinch, bring him in. Pass off Sudu's stick. It just kind of gets mismade. Back into the Duluth East zone. Duluth picks it up, swing it around to other defensemen. They're going to try the long pass to one of their forwards. You know, that's the end of the first period. I can probably should have been writing the score down, Blake, but I'm kind of getting used to all this stuff again.
Yeah, the shots on goal after 1 period of play. It's Duluth East 13 shots. The goaltender for Virginia has 10 saves. Wade Harsela, the goaltender for Virginia. And then Virginia only has 2 shots on net, and that's 2 saves for the goaltender for Duluth East, whoever that is.
I think the goalie for Duluth East is George Rolfe, number 1. I know the numbers are down, and that stinks. We did that Evelyn game the other day, and last week we did an Evelyn game. They only had 3 skaters on their bench, and they just run out of juice halfway through the second period. They couldn't even do anymore. So that's bad. That's sad when that happens. The numbers are down, but I think that one of the biggest things is these kids just keep fighting. They're playing hockey, trying to get things done. I know that things later on down the road is going to be different. They're going to be combining teams. Maybe they can get enough guys from this new situation and be able to play. And so, but one thing I can say, Blake, there's a great matchup again tonight in the state of Minnesota. Roseau Warroad plays against each other tonight.
Yep, I'm looking for a better performance for Roseau in that matchup. Last time they played this season, it was a very quick start for Warroad. They scored 5 goals in the first period, and I'm thinking it might be a challenge for Roseau here tonight. I believe they're still missing they might be back. I don't know, but the first and second string goalie, of course, the starter, Andrew Tuttle, they were out due to COVID the last couple weeks, of course, against Grand Rapids when they lost that game 5-1. So I don't know if they're going to be back. They might be back tonight, but the last couple games for them, that's been hurting the Rams there.
Yeah, you know what? And I give kudos to that goalie who stepped in. I mean, was a sophomore, third string goalie, kind of thrown into the fire. Thrown right into the fire. So I think that that's going to be a really good game tonight. Roseville does have something to prove and come back to.
Well, I would just like to take this time to thank our sponsors really quick. Winnie Trading Post, G&B Environmental, Anthony's Heating, AC and Refrigeration, Minnesota Twist Drill, Iron Range Apparel, and the Rink Sports Grill. Also, we thank our generous donors. We've been getting a lot of donations the last couple weeks from, fans of hockey, parents. Our most recent one was from the aunt of Nick Troutwine on the Evelyn Gilbert Golden Bears, Jill Forty. She gave us $100 as a donation, so that was very nice. We got that one last week. And if you're looking to give a donation, you can find our donation link on our social medias, Facebook and Twitter. Also, if you just want to go on the Venmo app, that's where you can send a donation to us. You just look up North-Hockey, and the last 4 digits of our phone number is 2231. So if you're looking to do that, that's how you could do that. And then also it's in this video. If you look in the description of this live stream here, you can also find the information there. So we would appreciate any and all donations. It would help us with updating equipment, paying for our travel expenses and food and stuff. So like I said, we thank everyone for donating. And if you're looking to donate, we would very much appreciate it.
That's a breakaway for Duluth. Bring it in. Griffin Kinney brings it in. Nice save by Hirschla. He kicks it out. It's back, thrown back across. Just missed the puck. It's going to be down for an icing against Virginia. Back in the zone, it's going to be on the left-hand side of the goalie, Hirschla, for Virginia. I talk about that donation thing, Blake. I said this to people before. We're not looking to be, we're looking just to get by. Doing this to help people right now. We want to make this something happen in the future. But right now, it's just people can't get in the arena. This is helping grandma and grandpa's, aunts, uncles, fans be able to watch hockey, watch family play hockey. But, okay, it's back in the Duluth zone. Number 44 throws it around. Number 6 picks it up. He drops it back off. Oh, it's off the pipe. Nice save by Hirschla. Thrown out of the zone, back to the defenseman for Duluth East. Duluth East got it in the corner. Hirschla throws it back behind the net. Picked up by Duluth East. Number 6, Will Olson throws it back out. Throws it around. Picked up by number 17 is going to be Wyatt Zolk for Duluth East. They're fighting for the scrum in the corner. Picked up. Looks like Duluth East, they're still fighting for it. Nothing's happening. Got 2-on-2 in there. Virginia's going to come out with the puck. It's going to be thrown back around to the. It's going to be just an icing. Virginia's going to get out of there, get a little breather. Again, Duluth East comes out in this period, starts right away. They're throwing everything they can at them right now. They're really playing hard. So, it's. I don't know. I don't know what Virginia's going to have to do to get in this game. They're just going to have to, take the shots when they get them. I've said it to you a million times. You got to shoot the puck at the net when you get a chance. Don't try to look for the pretty pass. You're down 3-0. Let's try to get a goal. And it's picked up by number 20. He throws it back to the blue line. Duluth East dumps it back in the zone. It's picked up by for Virginia. He tips it into the zone. That was Grant Hooter. Duluth East brings up, intercepted by Virginia. Throws back in the zone at the face-off circle. Circle back around. Nice play by Downs. He did a 360, kept the puck on his stick, throws it up forward. He gets the puck to Caleb Keenan. Keenan gets the shot on net. It's thrown behind the net. Downs gets the puck. Downs shoots from the blue line. It's deflected and never got to the goalie. Deflected off to the side. Picked up by number 22 for Duluth East. Bowden Donovan. He throws it at the net. Now it's back to Downs. Downs has the puck. He throws it at the net. Kinney again. Picked up, but thrown in the corner by Virginia. They're just going to ice the puck again. Oh, he tipped it. No icing. The icing is back in Duluth East zone. Tipping that was Logan Lean. He just happened to tip it. And no icing on the play. Now it's picked up by number 6. He comes in on a one-on-one. Nice shot. Nice. Oh, that was a nice save. Never got the second shot. The third shot was deflected behind the net. The shot was taken by Stocky of Duluth. He missed the net, threw it off the backboard. Now it's picked up by Duluth back at their own blue line. Thrown back up. It's picked up by Wyatt Zolk. He just dumps it over to number 22, takes a shot over the net. It's picked up by number 14 for Duluth. He throws it past. They missed the net on that one. Picked up by Virginia. They throw back to their own blue line. Number 14. He picks up Virginia. He's trying to get out of the zone. It's kind of deflected. They're fighting for it. Virginia gets the puck. Just going to try to dump it out of the zone again. Just dumping it. Duluth East has Virginia really scrambling right now. They can't do nothing with the puck. They can't carry it out. Duluth got them really bottled up right now.
Yeah, just one thing. We apologize if the stream's buffering again. We tried using Ethernet here at this rink. That doesn't work, so we're just trying our best to use the 4G service here. And it's been okay so far. I noticed on my computer it buffers here and there, and it's, the picture is kind of slow and not very good internet connection, so we apologize for that. Hopefully we can get something figured out in between the second and third period here in this JV game, and also before the varsity game. And just a scoring update, still 3-0 in favor of Duluth East. We have a 10:28 remaining in period 2.
Yeah, picked up by Duluth. They just dump it in. It's kind of called an icing. I thought it went off the player, but evidently it didn't. So it's icing. It's going to come back in the corner off the right-hand side of Rolf for Duluth East, the goalie. The one thing I noticed with Duluth, they got size. They got a couple small guys, but look at most of these kids, Blake. These kids are big. They're a big hockey team, and, I remember Duluth used to always have, good-sized players. So be interested to see what goes on here. Some of these players list on the varsity, too, so you'll probably hear their name later on tonight. It's dumped in the zone. It's going to be icing on Duluth East again. Picked back up. Faceoff's going to come to the left-hand circle of the goalie Rolf for Duluth East. Just like to say that some of these players on the team, they get the chance. They got to shoot the puck. Duluth East is throwing the puck from everywhere. They've taken shots from in the front of the crease, high slot, blue line.
That's Mike Randolph. He plays all players. He plays a lot of JV players. He likes to bring up 8th and 9th graders at times. So that's Mike Randolph. He likes to give all his players experience, and especially with a younger team like this, it's good to see what you have in those young players.
Yeah, I'm looking at the roster going down the thing here. They got 2 9th graders that are skating, and this number 11, Wyatt Peterson, he's a crafty little skater. He's not a big guy, but he's crafty. He's always in the right place. Hardest coaches I've ever witnessed in the high school. He's just smart hockey. One of the best guys at the last shift before a face-off. He always gets that, and that benefits Duluth East a lot. But Duluth East just dumps it in right now. It's going to be picked up, rung around the boards. It's going to be picked up by number 28 for Virginia. Just trying to get it out. It's picked up by Duluth. The shot on net gets deflected, doesn't make it in. It's picked up by number 12, Griffin Kinney. He throws it in. Nice save by Harsla. Really nice point-blank save by Harsla. I actually thought that was going to be pictured into the net, and he was able to get that and made a real nice save.
That was a really nice save there. Yeah. He was able to just get a piece of it with his sticker blocker there on the right side, and really good save there. The goaltender there, yeah.
I've never been a goalie, and I've never thought about it, but sometimes you would think that it'd be really cool if to get a lot of shots, but maybe not. But it's behind the net by Duluth East. They throw it out.
I was going to say, though, Harsla has played very well here tonight so far. He's let up 3 goals, but game, within 3 goals as Virginia trails 3-0 we have 8:15 remaining in period 2.
Now that was a save. That was an excellent save by Harsla. That puck was centered in. Duluth East did a tic-tac-toe passing. Harsla was able to get down and got his glove on that. He got the glove, blocked it, and was able to save it. So he's getting his workout today. He was just talked about it. Harsla is playing well. If he wouldn't have made some of the saves he did, this score could be easily 10-0.
And this Virginia team has a lot of good goaltenders. So Harsla is a sophomore. The other JV goalie, Alex Gubrud, he's also a sophomore. And then you have the star goaltender on the varsity team, Ian Kangas. He's only a junior. I remember talking about this with Bob Cohen one time, the Virginia play-by-play guy. they have a lot of good goaltender options. I don't know how the Rock Ridge thing is going to work next year. They might combine next year. We still don't know yet. It's up to the coaches what they want to do. Head coach of Evelyn Gilbert, Jeff Terrell, was saying it would be better for them to do that sooner than later. But we'll have to see what happens there. But a lot of good players coming up. This Virginia varsity team has a lot of good young players as well. Non-goaltenders,
I couldn't believe that.
Forwards,
seniors.
Forwards and defensemen. They have a lot of good young players coming up. So we'll see if they combine next year with the Rock Ridge program. If anything, it will be tried to combine.
22-23 is the projected. I had talked to Willie Speltz earlier this year, and he says that it looks like 22-23. But I remember in our interview with Jeff Terrell, he had talked about with the numbers the way they are, it'd probably be best. We're going to take a penalty right now for Duluth East. Number 44 for Duluth East is going to go in. Cullen Stocky. I don't know what they're going to call on this one. I think it was the Virginia player went in the boards hard, but I think it was low. I don't know exactly what happened to the Virginia player. And then when he was down, he took a skate to the head. So we'll wait and see what happens here. It looks like it's going to be just a 2-minute penalty. Number 44, Cullen Stocky. I'll tell you to get what it's for. Puck's behind the Virginia zone. It's going to be brought out by number 14. Raleigh Sepala, he's going to throw it in the zone. Duluth East has it back. It's going to be iced. Tried to get it back to the defenseman. We're going to call 2 minutes for roughing on that play. But it's picked up and thrown over to Virginia. Just missed the chance to get a shot on it. For Virginia was number shot down in front of the zone, and he skated hard all the way back, was able to intercept that. Kept Duluth East player from getting a shot. That was a good hustle. Now it's back into the loose zone. They're just going to ice the puck, throw it down to the zone. Oh, and it takes a weird carom. It comes right out in front of the goalie. I don't think he's seen that. I think he was expecting it to ring around, and all of a sudden he's caught it out of the corner of his eye. Virginia's going to come across the blue line, and Duluth East just going to intercept it, and they're going to Virginia player's got the puck. He's bringing it across the blue line. He actually gets a shot on net. It just hits the blocker off to his right-hand side, picked up by Virginia behind the net. Number 14 centers the puck. Duluth East Virginia's got a chance to scrum for it in front, and the puck comes back out. It's going to be icing. They're just going to ice the puck on this for the shorthanded for Duluth East. They're all going to get a change. 4 new players coming on the ice. Virginia's going to bring the puck out. It's going to be thrown up the board. It's going to be intercepted by Duluth East. That's going to be picked up by a Virginia player. He comes back out. That picked up by number 28, Justin Lynn. He's got the line. He just throws it in on net. Number 21, Landon Richter. He just throws it on net, put it off to the corner behind the net, pulled back out. Duluth East, nice play. Number 12, Brendan no, my bad. Number 12, Griffin Kenny, he gets the puck now. It's brought in. Virginia has the puck. They're going to get a shot on net. It's going to be saved by the goalie, Rolf, for Duluth East. Virginia, that power play, they actually had, they weren't right up front, but that little scrum, I seen that puck sitting there. I thought that puck was going to end up in the net. So, some good play. Virginia coming back.
But yeah, for this varsity game, we're in between the second and third period here. We're going to have to figure something else out for our internet connection. It's been okay. It's been buffering quite a bit, though. I noticed I have it up on my computer here. It has been buffering quite a bit, and it's been, slow motion at times. So we're going to have to figure that out in between the second and third period here. Hopefully we can get that figured out. Maybe mess around with the Wi-Fi box again, or maybe get connected to the Miners Wi-Fi here. So hopefully we can get that fixed for you guys for the third period here, for the JV game, and also the varsity game coming up later tonight.
For sure, we'd like to have that nice. I want to thank, I don't know how many people tuned in watching this, Blake, but I want to thank every one of them for tuning in watching.
Roll right now. He's made 5 or 6 big saves in a row, I feel like. And he hasn't let up any goals here so far in the second period. All 3 goals for Duluth East came in the first period of play as Harsla gloves it once again. And we have a stoppage of play, 4:42 remaining in period 2.
And that's a smart goalie, too, sometimes on that situation because of, the bench is short already, and the puck wasn't going to go in the net, but to grab it, glove it, get a face-off, get a couple new legs out there. Downs takes a shot, doesn't make it in for Duluth East. He takes a slap shot from the point. Puck's picked up by Duluth East, thrown back out to the center. It's going to be nice play by the defenseman, number 29 for for Virginia. Intercepts it. The puck's off the referee skate, picked up by Duluth East, across the blue line on the far front of the players' box over there. Thrown back around. The Virginia players kind of not sure what to really do. Picked the puck up. It's Harsla throws it to the corner. Thrown back out front. The puck's just sitting there. Thrown back in the corner by Virginia. Picked up by Downs. Downs dumps it back in the corner. And Grant Hooter, he tried to get it out. Intercepted by number 12 on a nice spin move for Duluth East. That's going to be Griffin Kinney. He's going to throw it back to his defenseman. One-time it. Deflected out of play by Duluth East. Will Olson, nice tip, but he just deflected it right out of the net, right out of the zone. So, it's one of those games where this goalie, he's playing really well for Virginia. I think one of the biggest things is right now Virginia, they just got to take every opportunity they can. They've had a couple shots in there. They scored that 1 or 2 goals. I'm not saying that they're going to come back and dominate this game by any means, but they, to make it respectable, get back in there, get a goal. In the Virginia zone on the left-hand side, picked up by number 6 for Duluth, Will Olson, the backhander. Nice backhand, up a little high, went off the crossbar, dumped back in the zone by Dane Fladmark. Behind the bench, or the goal for Virginia, picked up on the sideboards by Grant Hooter. He throws it in the zone for Virginia. Behind the net, circle back around, picked up at the blue line by number 44 for Duluth. Colin Stocky throws it in the zone. It's dumped in behind the Virginia zone. Defenseman Virginia picks it up. That's going to be Ethan Avakainen. He's going to fight for it. Duluth East gets back to the defenseman. Shot deflected by a Virginia guy. Tipped out of the zone. Not going to be down for icing. Virginia is going to chase after it. Picked up by number 42. He brings it out of his own zone for. It's got a 2-on-0 right here. And another nice save. That was kind of a. The guy had an open net and he shot it right in the goalie. But that was nice play brought into the zone by number 28. Caleb Keenan, he got the puck over to Griffin Kinney, and Griffin Kinney just put it right in the midsection of the goalie. Puck behind the Virginia net, picked up by Keenan. Keenan turns around, tries to shoot it, gets deflected. Back out to the defenseman Downs. Downs has it, dumps it back in the zone. Griffin Kinney picks it up, he dumps it back over. Harslow, he knocks it out of there into the corner, back behind the net, picked up again. Duluth East has got pressure on there right in front of the net. Picked up by Duluth East on the top of the face-off, so it comes around in the slot area. He's going to get a shot. Nice save by Harslow. Pushed off to the corner on the right-hand side. Picked back up by, looks like it's going to be Keenan. Keenan dumps it off. Virginia's going to carry it out of the zone. Looks like a 3-on-2 at the moment. See if they continue to carry the puck. He's got it in. He's coming in. The goalie, Ralph, he throws it out. He comes out, poke checks it into the corner. Circle back around the far side of the boards by the Virginia players. Picked up by Virginia. Thrown into the zone. Back over. Ralph throws it to the corner. Picked up behind the net by Downs for Duluth East. He throws it out to his winger. Picked up by number 17, Wyatt Zolk. Zolk brings it in. It looked like it kind of went off a Virginia player into the net. Again, nice out of the zone from behind the net all the way down. So that was just some good passing. Unfortunate puck ended up in the net like that. Scores 4-0. Minute 12 left in the second period.
Yeah, that was a tough break for Virginia there. It actually went off the stick of number 14, Raleigh Sepala. Duluth East didn't knock it in there. It went off the stick of Sepala, like I said. And, of course, Harsla, he was on the other side, anticipating the puck to go over there. And then, Sepala stopped it. But just, stuff like that happens. I've seen many goals where players score on their own net. It's going to happen, and happened right there. But it's a game of hockey. Stuff like that happens.
It does, and Harsla's playing so well. He's made some beautiful saves. He's playing hard. I'm sure he's going to be tired, but yeah, that's unfortunate when stuff like that happens. You throw the puck at something, and you think you're in the right place as a defenseman, and it just deflects off you. You feel it's your fault, but like you just said, Blake, it's hockey. Things happen. Nice save by Harsla, thrown in from Duluth East at the point. Nice save by Harsla, thrown out to the left-hand corner. It's picked up by Keenan. Keenan dumps it back around behind the net to Griffin Kenny. Griffin Kenny, he picks it up, thrown back over around by number 22, Bowden Donovan. Donovan shoots it out front. Never got a shot, just kind of skated through the zone carrying it. Carrying it right now is Keenan. Keenan throws it behind the net for Kenny. Kenny gets it. Kenny throws it out, misses. Defenseman back. It's going to dump back into the Duluth East zone. No icing on the call. It's going to be pushed back out. The defenseman for Ben Lemaster is going to pick it up behind the net for Duluth East. 2 Virginia guys harping on him. It's thrown back down. It's going to probably be an icing on Duluth East at this point. That was a little flurry they had right there. 4 seconds, 0.4 seconds left in the period, so nothing's going to really happen after this drop of this puck. But Virginia had another chance. They come out, they skated well. They had a chance to do something. So as soon as this puck drops, the thing goes off, we're going to try to fix this, our communication thing, our connection, try to get some Wi-Fi in here. So bear with us, folks. We'll be right back, okay? Into the first period, our second period, it's 4 Duluth East, 0 Virginia. Virginia had a little flurry there, so we'll just take a break right now and we'll see what we can do, okay?
Yeah, I'm just going to thank our sponsors really quick. Just before we go, give them a shout-out quick. Winnie Trading Post by Lake Winnebagosh gas station there. You can get gas, food, bait, propane, everything in between. G&B Environmental for all your disinfected spraying needs. Call Glenn at G&B Environmental. Anthony's Heating, AC, and Refrigeration for all your air conditioning and heating needs. Call Tony from Anthony's Heating, AC, and Refrigeration. Minnesota Twist Drill and Chisholm. We thank Scott Allison for that sponsorship. Iron Range Apparel in the Thunderbird Mall in Virginia. We thank Jesse for that sponsorship. Of course, Iron Range Apparel, our player of the game sponsor. They give us hats for player of the game. And also our final sponsor, the Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn at 301 Hattrick Avenue. Restaurant there, hockey-themed restaurant, so make sure to check them out. Like I said, right down from the Hockey Hall of Fame at Hattrick Avenue, on Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn. So we'll step aside here after 2 periods of play. This JV matchup, it is 4-0. Duluth East over Virginia. We'll be back for the third period of play coming up from the Bree Cupoletti Arena in Virginia.
Alrighty, we're back here at the Capoletti Arena in Virginia. Third period of the JV game just gets started. It's the face-off was won by Duluth, put back into Duluth zone though, wrapped around by Duluth. Virginia throws it back in the zone. Rung around the puck by Downs. Downs gets it out to his forward. Tried to break Kenny. Back, Virginia intercepts it. They pull the puck back. It's picked up by Downs. Downs just going to dump it back in the zone. It's going to be delayed offside. They check up. Picked up by Virginia at their hash marks. Take a shot. Deflected out of the zone. The shot was made by Logan Lean. He intercepted the breakout pass from Duluth by Virginia. He was able to get the shot deflected out of the zone. 4-0, third period. 14:22 left of the third period. This game's been dominated by Duluth East 100%. Virginia's had a couple, bright spots, but for the most part it's been Duluth East. Duluth East gets back. Shot taken by number 26, Ben Lemasters, was off the inboard, back deflected right out to the goalie. Harsla was able to save it, gets on it. Harsla has had a great game tonight, allowing four goals. I'm going to say he's had 30-plus shots on net, allowing the 4 goals. So Virginia gets it. They come out of the zone, breaking it out. It's brought in. Nice play. Nice play by Virginia. Was able to get it right on the goalie. That was kind of a quick little whistle. Puck deflected out. I seen it the whole entire time. Referee didn't see it from his angle, but that was a really nice play by Virginia. They were able to break it up. Coming in on that puck was number 6 for Virginia was Grant Hooter. He was able to break through and get the shot on net, and then it was followed in by number 21. He kind of got a rebound, then the whistle was blown. Duluth East going to come out on a 2-on-1, breaks it out. It's chipped over. Oh, nice play by Harsla, deflects the puck, gets it out of the zone. It's back out. In comes Kenny. Kenny gets it over to, it's a shot, misses the net. Taking the shot was Stocky. Picked up by Kenny. Kenny throws it around, back behind the net, picked up by Virginia in the far corner. Deflected out, intercepted by, back over to Kenny. Kenny's going to take a shot from the face-off circle. Sounded like it was off the goalie's stick, deflected over the net. Duluth East gets back to the point. Shot taken by Lean. Shot over the net. We're going to get a high sticking play, and it's going to come back down in the Duluth East zone. That shot by Lean was just kind of one of the Duluth East players reached up and caught it way above the helmet. It was deflected high. So they're going to blow a whistle, bring it back down in here. 13:20 left in the third period of the JV game. Duluth East, Virginia. 4-0 score. Flavor of Duluth East. Harsla from Virginia has definitely kept Virginia at a 4-goal disadvantage. Great game by him. Thrown back in by Virginia. They'll all check up. Duluth East picks the puck up. It's picked up by number 26 is going to be picked up by Ben Lemaster. Thrown out to centers, picked up across the line. Donovan picks it up. He dumps it in the zone. It's chased by Will Olson. Will Olson chases it behind the net. Virginia gets it out. It's intercepted at the blue line by number 17. That's going to be Wyatt Zalk. Wyatt Zalk picks it up. Wyatt Zalk has it in the puck. He's going to take a shot. Nice save by, it's in the net by Harsla. He just didn't have control of it. It slid through. Wyatt Zalk is going to get the goal on that one. It just picked it up right in the high slot area, was able to carry it in, take a nice wrist shot. Goalie, I thought, had it. He had it in the midsection, must have caught it just in between the arm and the.
He had it for about 2 seconds, and then it just trickled right under there and went right into the net. So tough break there for the goaltender Harsla there. Now 5-0, like you said, Eric. Harsla has played very good here tonight. He's made a lot of saves for Virginia, but this Duluth East team's just bigger, stronger, faster. They have more numbers than this Virginia JV team. So it could be a bigger number than 5-0. I think it could be a lot more.
10-0.
So Harsla has done very good here tonight.
Yeah, that was a shot for Virginia. Got a nice shot on net. Taking that shot was Grant Hooter. He just took it from the hash marks on the far circle and was able to shoot it, get a shot at the net, and shot it right in the goal. Another shot by Virginia. Just shoots it past few times that Virginia players had the puck without a Duluth East guy being right on him. So, that's kind of a high spot. They're down 5-0. Number 22 for Duluth East is going to get Brandon Donovan's going to be the lone assist on that goal. He was the one that dug it out and gave it to the Zoc. And it's brought in by Duluth East. It's Kenny. He just misses Stocky on that play. And nice play. Looks like Harsla was deflect that, put that in the corner. Picked back up by Duluth East at their own blue line. Lemaster picks it up, dumps it in the zone at the red line. They're going to get a change. Dumped in the far corner, dug back there. Picked up by Virginia's number 26 is going to be Ethan Avakainen. He brings it out to the zone. He gets it up. Intercepted at the blue line by Duluth East. Lean gets it up. Going to pick it up by number 17. Gets it into center ice for Duluth East. That's going to be Wyatt Zoc. Back to the defenseman Lean. Lean go over to Downs. Downs on the one-time shot. Harsla right in the middle of Harsla. Nice save. That was some nice stick work by Duluth East. To get it around, to get that one-timer off that shot, that was really nice. To get some of these guys, they moved the puck quite well. But Virginia, they had a couple real nice little spurts there. They were able to get a couple shots. I'd say they have, probably at least 2-3 shots in that little flurry right there. Nothing, some of the shots were out. But back now the puck is back at the Duluth East zone. Shot out to the penalty box boards, picked up by Virginia, dumped back out of the zone. Duluth East, Lean, he'll pick it up in his own zone, carry it back in the zone. He'll pass it over to his defense partner, Downs. Downs gets it up. Downs just going to go for got a guy sitting at the blue line. Oh, big hit. Big hit there for Virginia. Duluth East got the puck in front of the net. It's going to be covered up by Harsla. And the puck was picked up by number 12, Griffin Kenny. Griffin Kenny's probably the smallest guy on the ice, but, man, he's in the middle of everything. He's fighting for it. He's right there. So the face-off's going to come to the left of Harsla.
Well, just previewing the varsity game here tonight, Duluth East comes into this game with a record of 5-3-1. In their last game, they defeated Duluth Marshall by a score of 9-1. Also, they played before that game. They played Minnetonka down at the Pagel Activity Center in the Twin Cities. They lost that game 4-2. Duluth East started the season kind of struggling. It wasn't the greatest start for them. They're a younger team, and I really think they're finding their game. They're going in the right direction. I think I've seen a lot of closer scores for them. Obviously, 9-1 against Duluth Marshall. That was a good score for them. And then they lost to Minnetonka, but it was only 4-2. And Minnetonka is a top 12 team in the state, and they hung with them. I'm sure the shots were, probably a lot in favor of Minnetonka. I didn't see the shots from that game, but I would assume it was maybe 2-1 shots.
I would say so. I did see the shots in that game, and I think it was a number of 2-1 like that.
But yeah, like I said, 5-3-1 record for Duluth East coming into tonight's varsity game. Virginia MIB, they have a record of 5-4. They're coming off a win over Greenway. Virginia's off to a decent start. They've gotten some big wins over International Falls and Proctor. Big wins like 7-1, 7-0. Yeah. They've played Cloquet twice. They lost both of those games. One of the games was 3-0. The other one was a little more lopsided in favor of Cloquet. But they've done pretty good against teams in the Iron Range Conference, also against some of the middle-of-the-road teams in Section 7A. But they're off to a decent start. It's going to be a tough test here tonight for Virginia against Duluth East, though, I think.
You said at the beginning of our broadcast, it's all about the numbers. The numbers. Virginia don't have the numbers Duluth East has. We look at the JV bench. You got 4 extra skaters for Virginia. Duluth East got a full bench. I think a few of the guys are sitting out right now that might be playing in that varsity game, because Duluth East bench looks a lot smaller than it did at the beginning of the game. So we're going to have a penalty right now. It's going to be a slashing penalty on Duluth East, and it's going to be number 22 going to the penalty box for Duluth East. Oh, no, they're going to give it to number 17. It's going to be Wyatt Zolk. on a slashing, knocked the stick right out of the Virginia player. Faceoff's going to come back in the zone, Duluth East zone, to the left of the goalie, Rolf. So it's going to be a 2-minute penalty for slashing, going to Wyatt Zulk. So the puck is picked up by Duluth East behind the net. LeMaster sets and rings it out. Still 5-on-5 hockey. No, what am I talking? It's a power play. My fault. I'm bad. So it's picked up by Virginia. They got the puck in their own zone at the face-off circle. They're going to bring it back out, throw it up the zone. Picked up, intercepted by Duluth East. It's thrown back in the zone by Donovan. Donovan throws it behind the net. Duluth East is kind of just sitting back right now, waiting for Virginia to come out of the zone. Intercepted again. Shot on net. Nice save by Harsela. The shot was taken by Will Olson from in between the red and the blue line, just kind of a dump, but he put it on net. Puck's picked up by number 26, LeMaster. He just throws it down the zone on an icing. Kenny back behind the net, chasing it for Duluth East. Puck's thrown to the far corner, picked up by Kenny. Kenny kicks it into the zone, dumps it in behind the net again. Picked up by Virginia. They throw it back out. They throw it up. They're trying to get out of the zone. Kenny picks it up, gets a pass over to, kind of intercepted pass. Gets the pass to Keenan. Keenan's got it behind the net. Far corner, back over to Kenny behind the net. Kenny digging for it. It's thrown into the corner. Virginia's trying to get out of their own zone. They get it to the blue line. He's got to play it, bounces up. Referee's in the way there. 3 Virginia guys battling for it in there. They're digging it. Duluth East picks it up. Kenny picks the puck up behind his own net. He gets it, dumps it back out. It's thrown back up, picked up by Virginia at their own blue line. Kind of looking for that quick break. There's the passes up quick. Just tried to get it dumped, wasn't able to get it dumped in. Now it's going to be picked up by Duluth East. They pick it up. Stocky picks it up. He's in the corner. He's battling with, it goes back behind the net. Number 14 for Virginia picks it up. He's carrying the puck. That will be Sepala. Sepala gets it, dumped back in, just into the corner. Must have deflected out his zone. Number 44 took the shot. It was deflected out. So it's kind of, they had a power play, but you'd never really known it was a power play because Duluth East they just sat back. They didn't push the pressure. I've seen a lot of teams do that over time, Blake, because they had 3 guys lined up the red line, 1 guy chasing, and that was it.
Well, I can just say one thing here tonight, something off the topic you were saying. It is very weird to see the red and black here in this building here tonight. We've mentioned this already. These 2 teams haven't played since 1994. It's been over 20 years since Virginia and Duluth East have played each other. Of course, Duluth East plays Class AA, so they would never see each other in the section playoffs. And then Mike Randolph has always been known to not play any single A teams, including a team in the Twin Ports Class A Hermantown. He's never schedules them, but they've played them twice this year due to the pandemic. Duluth East has been kind of struggling to find games in this area, and I think there's kind of a rule for the school district of Duluth East and just the whole Duluth school district that they can't really travel too far for games. So that's why they're scheduling teams such as Virginia. But that's actually wrong, though. They went down to Minnetonka last week, so that's wrong. But I'm not sure why they're playing so many of these Iron Range teams. You would think they'd be able to, the thing is, though, a lot of these cities teams are only playing their conference only, so that's probably the case. That's probably why they're not playing their usual schedule. Teams such as I'm sure they play Edina and all those teams down in the city. So that's probably why they aren't playing some of those teams and have to schedule teams like Virginia and Hibbing.
And that's a shot and a goal by Duluth East. That goal is going to go to Stocky. He just kind of was the beneficiary of a puck just thrown out and left in front of him. But, getting back what you're talking about, though, Duluth East still plays independent. They're an independent. They're not in a Lake Superior Conference.
That's right, yep.
They play independent, so they used to travel all the time. And another reason I think, Blake, in my opinion, why they're playing, a Virginia, team. Hermantown, Hermantown beat them already this year. So, but I think Duluth East is still in a regrowing program. They're still rebuilding some stuff right now. They had a big hit, senior class. They were down last year. I think if I remember right, they won like 6 games last year.
And there's been a lot of firsts for this Duluth East team the last couple of years. Of course, last year they missed the semifinals for the first time since the 90s, I believe. I think there is some kind of stat in there that they lost to Virginia in the quarterfinals, maybe way back in the day, 94 maybe it was. I'm not totally sure, but I remember hearing some stat on that, that the last time Duluth East lost in the section quarterfinals was to Virginia. I'm not totally sure about that, but, when that happened last year, when they lost to Forest Lake in the Section 7 AA quarterfinals, I remember someone saying that. I think it might have been Carl East. Carl East will be here tonight, of course. He's been traveling around with the Duluth East team. I'll have to ask him. It might have been Virginia beating them in the quarterfinals in 94 possibly.
Virginia over the years, they've had some good teams. Niskanen played here, and he was good, and they were pretty decent at that time. But I remember in the mid-'90s, Virginia, they were a tough team, really tough team, but they had numbers, a different type of situation. When back in the early 90s, Blake, they had a junior gold program up here. That's how many numbers they had. They had junior gold program here in this town. So numbers were there, but now we'll get back to the game here. It's controlled in, thrown in by Donovan, picked up by Kenny. Kenny has it in the corner. He throws it back in there. It's into Keenan. Keenan's looking for Stocky. Stocky slides in behind the net. It's thrown out front. Virginia guy intercepts it. Picked up. Shot's going to be taken by Lean. Lean tips it. It was tipped by Stocky, and it didn't make it to the net. He kind of just stopped it, kind of circled back around.
I was going to say that was a beautiful tip by number 44, Stocky. Didn't go in. Nice save there by Harsela, but, yeah, very beautiful tip there by Stocky. That's what you got to do, though. You got to tip shots. Tip shots that are coming from the blue line there. You got to tip them and redirect them. You also got to, put some work in front of the net. You got to, opportunity there for Virginia.
No, that was a nice save by Rolf because that was a wide open net, and how he got off his legs and was able to flip back and save that. But that was a great opportunity for Virginia just to get a goal, get back in this game. That was great.
Yeah, and just finishing my thought there, you gotta work in front of the net. You gotta clear guys, defensively, but offensively, you gotta get in front of the goalie, blind him, tip shots. You gotta get those rebounds. You gotta be ready for those rebounds. So that's a big part of hockey. How you play in front of the net.
Well, yeah. What's the one thing I talk about all the time? 70% of goals are scored off rebounds. People can look it up. It's the truth. I mean, and the other thing is Duluth East has some big players that's been interfering in front of the net. But Harsela, he's a big kid himself, so he's done quite well being right there, defending in front of the net. Players, I've seen him, he was using his stick and hacking and, making sure people get out of the way. So, Virginia, Rock Ridge is going to have a good goalie, really good goalies, and Eveleth's got Andrew Terrell this year, and he's a senior. He's going to be moving on. But they've got some good goalies in the program, so it's going to be good.
Yeah, if they combine next year, I'm almost certain it would be Ian Kangas being the starting goalie. He was good last year as a sophomore for this Virginia team, and he's been obviously very good this year, winning a lot of games for his team, I think. He's done a good job for this Virginia team, and, like I said, if they do combine as Rock Ridge next year, I'm very certain that he would be the starting goalie.
And I actually wondered about the numbers, but, man, they're losing so many seniors from both towns that I get it when Jeff Terrell says it'd be a great idea. And it's come in by Stocky. Stocky gets shot, saved by Harsela. But I think that'd be a good thing, too, if they did combine right now and make it happen.
And these games that we're broadcasting are every game we do of Eveleth and Virginia, every game, not just the game where they play each other, is historic. I mean, these are the last couple games of both programs. These are two very historic programs, especially Eveleth. Virginia's had a lot of history, too. Much more recent history. They've been very good, early 2000s, 3 state tournament appearances. But these two programs are just historic, Iron Range teams, and these last couple games that they're going to be playing the next couple of years are historic to do it. They're historic games. These programs are coming to an end, and we'll see a new chapter when the Rockridge Wolverines come around.
Yeah, you're right. You know, the one thing I talked to somebody over in Evelyn the other night when Randy and I did a game. They played North Shore, and we were talking. They are still going to play. They're going to, if they combine, they're still going to play games in the Hippodrome. They're not going to play all the games in the new hockey arena, which is going to go right back here, which is a beautiful facility, what I've seen so far. So, I know it's got to be tough. You just lost 6-0 to Duluth East. They ain't played them since '94. Harsla, if you give a player of the game award, Harsla, he played great for playing-wise. He didn't score a goal. He didn't do nothing to help a win, but he played tremendous hockey. And so I just I wish them, this Virginia team program, whatever happens, they combine. I wish them the best.